with the most, I'm screaming. It's your host with the most, y'all. We're in the studio trying to get everything right, get these vibes right for you, because we're going to have an awesome time. Listen, we're going to be spitting fire today. Fire, fire, fire. I see y'all coming in the house. Listen, we're going to be dealing with something that's very powerful, y'all. And I need your attention, because I'm going to have to build this. I'm about to put these pieces together so that you can see it. Because seeing it is believing, and believing it is seeing it. Right? Yes. Come on, God.
Come on, God. Come on, God.
Hey, Kimberly. KP number 1. Dr. Lynn's in the house. I see you, Cynthia. Hey, hey.
Come on, God.
Listen. Hey, Lavelle. Y'all know how we do. Y'all know how we do. Share it, baby. We're about to make it happen. We're about to make it happen. We're about to make it happen. I'm going to release this fire for you. We're going to put some fire in your situation, in your set of circumstances. I see you, Rhonda. Our very own information officer, Rhonda Moore. Just trying to give us a few minutes to populate. And then we're going to get at it. Saturday. It's one of them great Saturdays. Well, we're about to get it on. Give me just a second here, fam. I'm just doing a little sharing. Y'all know how technology is. It'll get you right in the middle of something and then slow down on you. KP, number 1. We're going to let it go, baby. Hey, Ricardo. I see you, Elder Gibbs. I see we populate. Let's go ahead and make it happen, y'all. Come on, come on. Let's hit them share buttons. Those share buttons. Share for me, share for me, share with me. Listen, fam, also please be advised that if you have a Facebook account, you can donate off of Facebook, right? Because we certainly need the fam, come on here, to chip in so we can make it happen. So we can make it happen. Listen, family, this is what we're getting ready to do. And I need you to work with me. I need you to help me. I need you to do this for me, for you, and for us. I need us to share. Okay? The energy is in here, you all. Getting ready to send that fire to you so that you can operate with it. Also, what I'm getting ready to do too is, see, there's going to be some activation today. There's going to be some strengthening in your spirit. There's going to be some evolution in your spirit. There's going to be some growth in your intellect. There's a number of things that we're going to be doing today with this information that we're going to be releasing, okay? We're going to be dealing with, come on, God, wake up and believe in yourself again. God has lost the belief in his or her self, and we're going to talk about it. We want to talk about getting that confidence back. And just give me a few minutes, because I got to build like this. Because a number of us, we come through the church. Some of us come out of the church. Some of us yet remain in the church. What I want to do is, I want to give us the freedom to be able to create in the process, in our thought processes. Okay? So that we can create, so that we can become what? God again. That we can regain our confidence once again. All right? Okay? Now, so please hear me. Hear me. This is not a religious or church session. This is a truth session. And to be able to undo some things and redo some things, you have to deal with some things that have been done to you. Let me put something out here. Let me put something out here for you. Everybody okay? I'm going to put this out here, fam. Give me 1 second, and they're going to give you guys some awesome music, and I'll be right back.
up your weapon of knowledge. Move this energy. Fear is an illusion. False reality. No fear, don't fear. No fear, don't fear. No fear, no
All right, fam. Thank y'all for that commercial break. All right, listen, I had to email myself something because I really want to put this in you guys' eye gates. This is something that I was contemplating on. When I was in meditation, I got this out of meditation. I see you, extra large professor. How you doing, man? How you guys doing? You guys made that move to Atlanta yet? I see you, Tammy. Okay. Let me get this, and I'm gonna send it over to you guys. All right. Come on. There we go. Well, we've been having an awesome time here in the Truth Session. Listen, our very own master teacher was in the last session, you all, and I mean, he leveled all the way up. Won't y'all give him a black hand? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Also, what I want you all to do is give yourselves a black hand, because y'all been hanging in there. We've been doing this here. We're going to make this thing work, y'all, and we're really, really, really making some headway. Some things are happening for us. Some rams and doors and things are opening up for us. And as a result of us being able to do what it is that we're doing, and because of you all, I am, and because I am, you are. Listen, we're in this together. And we're going to make this thing do what it's designed to do. We're going to what? FUBU. We're going to FUBU. Yeah. Okay. Now, let me get this. Let me pull this document up. And I'm going to put this out here because I want you guys to see this. This is something that came out of my meditation. Okay. Okay. All right. Hey, Jazz. Hey, Connie. KD. Teacher will appear. Hey, T-Bell. That's my daughter. Our very own, the intuitive one, Craig Leverett. Here it is. I'm about to stick this out here for you. I didn't get a chance. I'm going to send this over to you in just a second. I didn't get an opportunity to do it while I was down there. Yes, sir. Okay. Here we go, y'all. I promise you it's going to be worth the wait when we deal with what we're going to demonstrate with today. It'll be worth the wait. Okay? That should be on its way to you. Yes, sir. Okay, great. Awesome. All right. Let me know if you guys can see that. I just put it out there for you. Now, what I was saying to you is, a number of us have what? Come out of the church, went through the church, some remain in the church, and some are hanging around the church. Regardless, some Islam, whatever it is, whatever religion that you're doing, whatever it is, right? There is some programming that has happened to your mind. So until you realize that something has happened, something has accessed you, then you won't know what to do or if there's anything to do, right? Okay. So let's look at this. Okay. It says, excuse me just for a second. It says, you cannot undo what has been done unto you until you have been made aware that someone or something has accessed your enneagramming and modified your programming. In other words, something has tapped into the innermost part of your being, the innermost part, that module that we call the pineal gland or the pineal gland, that God module. It does a number of things. It deals with your vibrations. It deals with your lights. It deals with your waves. It deals with your sound. It deals with your spiritual awareness, which brings you back into your God consciousness. So we call it the third eye, but I call it the single eye. I call it the first eye because it's the first eye that's actually developed before your duality is, right? But listen, I want y'all to check out, I need y'all to check out, ooh boy, Jazzy Michelle. She is doing an awesome work with those chakras. And she just did the third eye. And I think you can find it on my page or on my timeline somewhere. I mean, she worked that thing. She done dealt with that root, that sacra, the solar plex. She's getting ready to come up to that crown chakra and begin to deal with that. It's very important that we understand these terms, these concepts, these things that are happening so that we can get the energy. We can get the energy out of it. One of the things that has happened to us, we've lost the ability to gather in energy. So I'm getting back to that innermost part of us that has been tampered with, okay? Yes. Jazz touched on it. She touched on the calcification of the pineal gland, which we call it becomes vestigial. Once it becomes vestigial, you can't use it. It can't function according as it should, right? That means that you're not in tune with what's going on. You're not in tune with the environment. It's very important. See, and what we've lost is the contact with the environment, with Gaian or with Gaia. We've lost that contact. And because we've lost that contact, guess what? We've lost the ability to become one and to become in tune. So, because here's the thing. What happens is that your environment dictates what your genetics are going to do. Your genetics are going to respond directly to the environment, whatever's going on in the environment. Your brain is going to send signals to your body that what's going on out in the environment. And whatever's happening in the environment, your body is going to begin to shape, frame, and mold your cells to what is most applicable in that environment that you're in. So it's very important to be in tune, to see what's going on, to see what's happening in the environment, because it is dictating what your genetics are going to be, what your genes are ultimately going to do. I promise you, it is a fact. You can look it up. It's going to determine what that is, okay? So now, what are we doing? What we're actually doing is coming back and releasing certain words into your thought processes that stimulates your pineal gland. There's a number of ways you can do it. And Jazz has really laid some out. She's talked about color therapy, aromatherapy, sound, the crystals. She's laid out a number of things for you all, and I promise there's something in there somewhere for everybody. So y'all check her out, Jazzy Michelle. And then also she has a site, Ask Jazzy. .com if I'm correct. If not, I know she's going to put it out there. Make sure you Jazzy, put that out there. Any of you all, if you have a business, whatever it is, put it out there. If you have a site, put it out there. If you have a podcast, put it out there. Put it on the timeline. All right? Put it on the timeline. Okay. All right. Okay. But another bad sister out there too, man. KP. I call her #1. Kimberly Purdue. I call her #1. Man, I call her the #1 relationship life coach. She's a life coach, relationship coach. Man, listen here. She can spit it. She can spit it. She can skin it so you can see what's in it. And boy, that jazz too, jazz, she'll skin it so you can see what's in it. I love that. When you can spit that information like that. Listen here, I'm on you. I'm on like a telephone. You understand me? Yes, Connie, put 55 behind that. That's right. It is the 155. Yes. Let me get back to this. Let me get back to this because this is very important. Okay? Now, you cannot undo what has been done until you have been made aware that someone or something has accessed your enneagram and modified your programming, okay? Now, which has caused cerebral distortion in your cognition. Something is distorted, something is going on. And it's thereby causing you to mislay your identity, purpose, and destiny. What's happening? Some of us, we're on the wrong course. We're on the wrong path. Why? Because there's been some tampering with our enneagramming. So it's gotten our programming off. So what are we doing? We're actually behaving how someone else choose for us to behave. We're acting out the perceptions of someone else. What we think someone perceives that we should be doing. This is what we're doing. So it's very important for us to catch that. And this is what we're doing right now. We're bringing attention to it so that you can take a good, strong look at it and say, hey, you know what? Where am I really functioning? Am I really doing what it is that I've been designed to do, what I've been called to do? What is that? What's going on? Okay? Now, not only is it, but thereby causing you to mislay your identity. Mislay it means that you're not focused on it. You can't access it. You can't really see what it really is. And you're unaware that something has happened. Why? Because it's mislaid. It's not in its proper position. It's not properly compartmentalized. Right? Okay. Okay. Stay with me. Stay with me. Okay. Now, with that being conveyed, seek out and rediscover your true enneagramming, tuning you into your proper programming to regain control of your conscious and subconscious. Wake up, God. God, wake up and get control over your conscious realm and your subconscious. Why? Because it's very important. Because 5% of the time we're conscious. The other 95% of the time we're running programs. That means that there's something that has been inserted in us, imparted in us, or born in us, or it's innate within us. Give you an example of why I'm saying what I'm saying. All right. Once they started lifting the stay in place order, a lot of you sisters, I'm just going to have to say it, I know it, ran straight to our Korean counterparts to get that hair, to get those fake nails, and to patronize them. But why am I saying this? I'm not telling you not to do what you're doing. But why I'm saying this, people saying, well, why, you know, man, we done been in here, we done been sheltered, we've been sheltered and placed, and all of this right here, man, and then you just get out and go back to them. Well, the point is that they've been programmed. You're running a program, that's a script, it's running over and over again. That same script is saying, girl, you know we got to go get this hair. You know that hair make you look good. That script is running over and over again while sheltered in place. You never change the program. You see, if you was going to change it, you would have to download information that causes you to override that thought process when it comes up out of there, right? So why am I saying this? Because we're going to now tap and touch on another part of our minds so that we can travel new pathways, neural pathways in our minds. So we can cause our synapses to fire. That's right. Cause our synapses to fire. Here's the thing, fam. Before I came out today, I really meditated before I came out today because we're getting ready to we're going to get ready. We're going to have some experiences today. Listen to me, fam. Everybody, give me just a minute to set this up. We're getting ready to have spiritual interaction. We're getting ready to make love. We're getting ready to make love, real love. All of us, men, women, boys, and girls, we're going to make love. We're going to make love because it's very important to understand how to make love. Okay? So we're going to have a spiritual experience. We're going to get struck today. We're going to get struck. Check it out. Watch what. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Okay? Now, so what has to happen is some information has to be released that taps on another part of our mind because it's not being tapped on. Okay? Let me go back to this and share with you all again. Let me share this information with you all again. Some of you know it, some of you don't. Remember, I shared with you all that 10% of the brain is made up of neurons. And that 10% is what they've always told us, that we only use 10% of our mind, 10% of our brain. But through research, what has been found out is that, whoa, wait a minute. We've only used 10% of our brain because that was only the demand that was placed upon it based upon what was going on in the environment. Y'all hear me? Catch what I'm saying? So if we're going to have new experiences, we're going to have to download new information or more knowledge. Because why? Because knowledge is the precursor to any experience. The more knowledge you have, the greater your experience is going to be, and the more you're going to have. So now, also through research, what we found out is that if you can hold your attention for at least an hour or better, your brain grows. Catch what I said? Your brain grows. So that's why when y'all see us do these sessions, we're always an hour, a little over an hour, somewhere around an hour, because what we're doing is we're making your brain grow. Why? Because we're causing you to build new neural pathways, come over here, so that you can have new experiences, so your energy can travel faster into different places. When you keep using the same information, it travels the same paths. So you have the same experiences. So there is no high with it. It's just a normal thing to you. But what I'm saying to you is we getting ready to make love because we getting ready to have some experiences. See, oh yeah, we getting ready to have some experiences. So I'm going to need you to stick with me, hold in there, hang in there. Come on here, stand in there with me and with us. Come on here, because this, we're going to, hey, come on now. Y'all know this is what? And not a what? All right, y'all know it's a dialogue and not a monologue. Y'all know we do what? Talk back.
Talk back, yes.
Yes. Anybody talking to me yet? Okay. That Cash App, Keena's not in the room right now, Jazz. That's why she's not answering you. That Cash App is going to be the one, THEEONE 55 Cash App. Someone put that out there, please. Please, family, please donate. And if you are on Facebook too, you can donate through Facebook as well. Okay. Just a second here. Okay. Okay. All right. I put it out there for you all too, please, if you can. Now, let me get back to this. This is very important. I need you all to hear this again, and I'm going to continue to repeat this because what I want you all to understand is that you are a big ball of energy. You are energy. Tell yourself, I am energy. And energy is spirit. Spirit is energy. And also, I want to say gratitude to those of you all that have sown seeds, those of you that have given gratitude. And I'll shout you all out during the course of the week in terms of you all's giving. Okay? Thank you. I love you all. Okay. Now, our body is made of 50 trillion cells. Okay? 50 trillion cells or more. 50 trillion cells. Okay? Now, each cell has what we call a millivolt. A millivolt is 1,000th of a volt. Okay? Now, is 1,000th of a volt, which is a millivolt. So, each one of our cells has 1.4 millivolts. Okay? Now, but once you multiply that times 50 trillion, you get 7 trillion millivolts, which equals to 700 billion volts. We're coming out of millivolts into billion volts. 700 billion volts, right? Okay, so now, 700 billion volts of energy, that's what you are. You're pure, raw energy that you haven't tapped into. It's locked up. It's pent up. It's pressed down. So some of the ways that we do, what are some of the ways that we get the energy to move? Some of the ways that we get the energy to move, we do different types of what? Exercises, yoga, right? Qigong, Tai Chi, you know, any of the arts, Taekwondo, any of those, to get that energy to move. And then we have what we call Reiki, the energy that comes from the flow of the hands. Okay, we work with that. We work with that as well. And then if you want to go into the church situation, what do? We lay hands. What is the transference of what? Energy. All of this is about what? Energy. Everything is about energy and how we move it around. So you got 700 billion volts of energy flowing through you. Yes, sir. And you are it. And it is you. 700. Right? So what happens if you turn that on? And one of the oldest languages, which is Sanskrit. Sanskrit, we get a term called what? Kundalini. When you get to the Kundalini, where is it? At the base of the spine. At the base of the spine, it is said that once it is struck, it will release and go up to the base of the neck or the head and run up through that medulla oblongata. Yes, that medulla oblongata and travel on up and hit the rest of and run on up into your brain and fill it up and turn it on or strengthen it. Okay, so. What are we doing? What are we going to do? We're going to have an experience. We're going to have an experience. And I just need you to just stick with me because I got to develop it. Just can't throw it on you. But we got to develop it so you can carry it. I want you to hold it. I don't want you to waste it. I don't want you to turn your energy on and then just lose it. And you just get zapped and lose your energy. But you want your energy you want to turn on. And this is why I'm telling you all, come on, God. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, God. What we want God to do? What we want God to do, y'all? We want God to wake up, don't we? Yes. We want God to wake up. Not only do we want God to wake up, but we want God to believe in her and himself. Okay? Yes. All right. Now, the reason why I'm bringing us this way, family, is that science demystifies the supernatural. Science demystifies the supernatural. What do I mean by that? It takes the spookism out of it. Because what science begins to do is show you how it operates. That it isn't something that's just all of a sudden just say, it doesn't, and it doesn't have a foundation. It's not fundamental. There's a foundation to everything. Everything has a fundamental principle that causes it to operate. Okay? Now, so with that being said, let me move us into this. I need to just show y'all something real quick. All right. Yeah, there's so much energy up here flowing. Okay. Now it's going to seem like I'm getting ready to take you to church, but I'm not. I need you to catch what I'm getting ready to reveal to you. Okay? All right. All right. Okay. Look at in mystery. Hey, Jay. Hey, Roundtree. Give us a all right, now I've researched this for you all, and I have the Greek definitions and everything out here for you all, so that you can be able to look it up for yourself and you'll see it for yourself. But I really want to show this to you all so you can really get an understanding. Now, here's what I want to say to you all. Now, there are those of you that call the Bible. That's fine. I don't call it the Bible. It has never been that name. I call it the sacred text. Well, why do I do that? Because it is plagiarism. It is pleasurized. In other words, it's information that was taken from somewhere else and rewritten, right? But our ancestors intended that for a purpose. One of the purposes is that it's coded. It's telling us something. And if you have been enlightened to see it, then you can get it and reveal it to the people so that it opens back up our God mind. Because because people have tampered with it, we say, well, it is of no value. Listen, we understand fictitious narratives. We understand allegories, metaphors, metonymies. You name it, we understand it. It's for a purpose. Okay? Everything has a purpose. So now what I want to reveal to you, watch what I'm getting ready to show you. And it's saying it to us, but the preachers, they can't see it because they're blind. They can't see it. But I'm getting ready to reveal this to you. Watch what it's getting ready to say to you. I got it out there for you, but watch what it's saying to you. It's coded, and if you decode it, right, you can get it. Watch this. Not trying to get saved by Jesus. It ain't what they're saying. Watch this. It says, and without controversy, great is the mystery of godliness, right? Y'all see it? Great is the mystery of godliness. God was manifested in the flesh, justified in the spirit, seen of angels, believed on in the cosmos or in the world, received up into glory. Doxa. Now, let me break this down as you look at these Greek words, right? Now, if you look at the word mystery is a Greek word called mysterion, right? And I'm not here to proselytize you. I'm here to get ready to open up some more areas in our minds that have been stolen from us. Okay? Now, okay, and without controversy, great is the mystery, mysterion. Mysterion in the Greek actually means to keep silent through the ideal of shutting the mouth, right? And the only way to get it is through being initiated. Okay? Now, to being initiated, mysterion. So in other words, it's saying that the only way that you're going to be able to see what just happened is that you're going to have to be able to get initiated. But your initiation is going to come as a result of someone knowing what to say and what to do, right? Someone that knows how to touch on your enneagramming. So come on here. So it gives you the correct what? Programming. Okay? So look at this. What it's saying, and without controversy, great is that which has been kept silent because no one has been talking about it. No one has had the ability to talk about it. The environment hasn't become conducive for you to talk about it, to even reveal the atmosphere. Come on here, isn't ready for it. But I'm suggesting to you today and giving to you today that the atmosphere over you and your climate is ready to receive the next level of the growth in your cranium. I come to talk to you today. Let me tell y'all what I did. Tell you what I did. Okay? And I'm going to get right back to this. I'm going to tell you what I did. I said, we're getting into something sensitive today. We're going to get into some things that are sensitive. Some things that are private. Things that are sacred. So here's what I did. Here's what I did, fam. I took me a sacred herbal bath. But I take them anyway. But I took one with a different kind of intention today. I took it with the purpose of knowing that I'm going to touch something new about you. Something that's intimate about you. To open you up to experience you. You're getting ready to experience the next level of thought processes in you and to expand your experiences. Oh yes, we're going to make love. And you know how we're going to do it? We're going to do it chemically. I'm getting ready to touch your chemicals. I'm getting ready to make your chemicals, come on here, come to life, to spark, to bubble. Well, how are you going to do that? Because I'm going to touch your dopamine or your dopamine. Your endorphins, your oxytocin, your serotonin. That's what we're touching. When what we're doing right now, we're touching your chemicals. Because all of this is inner what? G. Touching it, touching it, touching it. But look at this. So great is that mystery. So great is the mystery. Now, look at the word God. If you look at the word God, God is the Greek word has. It actually means, it is a pronoun, which means that it is he, that, these, the one. Yeah, isn't that interesting? The one. So in other words, without controversy, great is the mystery of godliness. The one was manifest. Look at the word manifested. It's important to hear this. It's important to hear these terms and then hear the definition of them, because what is it doing? It's giving us growth and what? Development, all at the same time. I'm doing two things simultaneously. Growth and then what? Development. It's going to develop some things in your mind. Why? Because it's growing. Bam! When you can grow, come on, you can insert. Hello, somebody. We're going to form. We're going to shape. We're going to mold. Come on. Let's do it, fam. Let's get at it. Come on. God, come on, come on, come on, come on, God. Come on, God. Wake up. Come on here and believe in yourself again. All right? Now look at the word manifest. It is the word phanero. It is a Greek word that means to make known what has been hidden or unknown. Okay? It means to make known what has been hidden or unknown. So this is why I'm telling you, our ancestors hid some things from us so that they would only be revealed at the right time. And we deal with different times. We deal with one of the times in the Greek we deal with is what? Kairos time, which means to advance to a set occasion in time. So what are we doing? We're advancing to these occasions, and something is going to be what? Revealed to us. When we get there, we'll be able to see it because why? We know what it is because we downloaded the information, and the information is going to give us what? The experience. Because when we get there, we can have the experience because we know what it is. Bam, there it is right there. I'm getting ready to have this experience. Okay? All right. Now, so it says to make known, to make visible by what? words. Words are very important because the words are going to make things what? Visible. However, not only do words make things visible, but words make things what? Invisible as well. Okay? So let us be careful with that too. We got to understand how we're utilizing that. Okay, now, so look at it. Look at this. It says to make visible by words or deeds. So whatever's going on, the words are going to cause you to be able to see it. And then once you see it, you can see how it operates. You'll see the deeds of it. Indeed. You see what I'm saying? Indeed, you see me. You see, yes, indeed, you see me. You see me doing what it is that I've been designed to do. This is what I'm doing. This is why I'm articulating it to you. And it says, or in any other way, make actual invisible, meaning to realize. So it means to be real. Whatever's going on, whatever you just seen, if you just seen God, God has to be real, right? Not only that, but then God, you must see God's deeds. In other words, if God is real and you understand who God is, then God can manifest so you can see God. God is not some invisible entity that you cannot see. Then if he is, then he or she isn't what? Real. I'm going somewhere with this. It said that you could see him. Right? It was manifest. You can see it. It also means to appear, to become known, to be plainly, to recognize, thoroughly understand who and what one is. When something is manifest, you can thoroughly understand. Listen, there is no doubt about it. You know what it is. You know who it is. It's going to reveal to you what it is. Now, here's what I want to look at the root in that, in the word realize. It means to come into being or cause to conform or to resemble. Is cause to conform. What does the word conform means, fam? Look at it. If you look at it, it's a compound word. Contact form. In other words, the prefix is contact. The root form. So if you use word reversal, what do you get? Form, contact. So in other words, whatever you come in contact with forms you. That's what conform means, contact form. Whatever you come in contact with, whatever you labor with, whatever you spend time with, that's what's going to shape and mold you and form you or program you. Okay? All right? So then if we see God indeed, then we should be God indeed. Okay, watch this now. It says in the flesh. Flesh, there's the Greek word sak, which means natural or physical origin. Natural or physical origin. Generation or relationship. Born of natural generation. A human being. So in other words, in the flesh, it manifests. And it says seen in the spirit. And it says angels. Angels actually, I'll use the Hebrew word is malachim, which actually means, or the Greek word, also the Greek word is angelos. It actually means preached, meaning teaching divine truth unto the ethnos, or to those that of different ethnicities. You see the word Gentile, but it's actually talking about to those of different ethnicities. In other words, we who are the gods are the ones that minister and teaches to every other ethnicity. This is why we were manifest. So that what? We are the gods and we feed the people what? Spirit food, energy. This is what we're doing. But what has happened to us? We're what? Falling asleep. So we can't feed anyone. Why? We don't even believe in ourselves anymore. So it's hard for us to what? Feed anyone else. So now what we need to do is hear those things that are going to open us up. Oh, I got to talk to you. Okay. Ladies, queens, goddesses, empresses, venerable ones, mothers. I need y'all to catch this. Listen to this. Listen to this. And I'm almost about finished with you. I'm just going to drop this on you. This is very important for us to have this next experience. For us to have this next experience, fam. We're going to have to recognize God. I know you're probably saying, we recognize God. We know God. I know we got to recognize God. And when I say recognize God, what I'm saying to you is that you're going to have to give praise. I'm not talking about to a sky God either. I'm not talking about something that's coming in the sky, but I'm getting ready to show y'all something that's very powerful, that it's going to open up the next level of your neural pathways when you get it. Okay. Now, trying to get this computer to comply. Fam, I'm doing something here. I'm dropping this on you because what I'm doing is stretching you to drop something else in you. We're going to hit you with a second part of this next session. I'm trying to get this pulled up on this internet because I need to put something out there for you to see. But as always, Facebook do what it want to do. Apostle, yes. Go. Come on, God. Go there and pick up Eve. Go ahead, bro. Come on, God. Come on, God. Come on, God. And wake up. Okay. You see Eve? No. You see Eve? Look on your source notes. Okay, put that out there for me, please. I got it. It's just my computer won't let me. But Master Teacher is about to put it out here. I want to deal with something for you all. Sisters. You posted it? Yes. Great. Sisters, please watch this. Look, pay attention. Catch this. Getting ready to straighten something out for you. Excuse me. Get a little break in here. Get this nectar in here from KP. Come on, God. Come on, God. KD. I know, right? Okay. Y'all see this name? Look at that name. I know y'all see that name. We ain't having church. Y'all see that name, Eve, right? Y'all see that name? Y'all can talk back to me in the studio. Okay.
Yes.
Y'all see that name, right?
Yes, right.
That name actually really cancels out. It's really not, that's really not a name.
Yes.
But I want to give y'all this name because it's very important. Okay? We're good?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. This is Hebrew name. This is the actual name. Catch what I'm getting ready to say. Not of some fictitious individual that was in a garden, right? But this right here, notice where I'm speaking from. Jazz got into some of this. She started to talk about some of this, about in some of those Eastern dialects. It's gutterish. And the reason why is that that's how we spoke, because what it does is, what that does is it creates a vibration. And what that vibration does is it travels up our skull into our pineal gland and causes us to have an experience while we are talking with God or as God, and put us in tune with everything that's around us. So when you hear the word ha, see, you'll see it spelled, some will spell it with a V. C-H-A-V-A-H. That would be Sephardic. That would be Spanish or Latin. So that cancels out and you put the W because that's going to be African Hebrew. You're going to get that Hebraic, which wah, the wah. And so you get the C is silent. So you get into hwa, hwa, hwa. Watch the resonation. Watch how it resonates in there. If you say it to yourself, it resonates. And guess what you're doing? See, this is why I told you we're going to have an experience. We're going to make love with that name. Listen to that name. Vibration. It is vibrating. Now, when we look at it, look what it turns into. The name ha is a derivative of the Hebrew word haya. Haya. This word haya. Ha. Yah. Yah is a short poetic name for God or for the Almighty One. Okay? Short poetic form. Ha ha. But what this actually means to live, living, give life, to bring forth life. Ha, to live. Okay? So now when we are saying these, we're not trying to have church. We're not trying to proselytize anybody. We're trying to get the energy out of it. We're trying to get out of it what's designed to help us develop the next level of our thought processes, right? So when we look at it, it is a derivative. Ha is a derivative of haya, right? Meaning the living one. Yes. Okay? And hawa, meaning it embodies both the essence of life itself and the creative ability to grant that life to others. Talking about you all, women, this is the feminine energy. Look at what it's saying that you all have the ability to do and be. Listen to this. It says, ha embodies both the essence of life itself and the creative ability to grant that life to others. Not only that, the idea of mother of all life, listen to this, expresses not only the ability to physically give birth, but also to create, nourish, and enhance all facets of life. Man, y'all bad. Queens, goddesses, empress, mothers. Woo! Look at that. Not only it says this is the ability of a mother to take something from the state of potential. Woo! Listen to this. This is the ability of a mother to take something from the state of potential, develop it, bring it to actualization through their creative abilities. Golly, man, do you know what kind of power that is? You are working with 700 billion volts of energy to be able to sustain whatever you put your mind to. Whoo! Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. All you got to do is lay your hands on it. All you got to do is put your words on it. Send your words. Speak over it. Command it to do. Decree it to do. You can create it. You can create it. You can bring it forth. You can, oh my goodness. You even deal with the potential of power. Golly. Whew. You can look at something and say, you know what? I can see what that can do. I see the potential in it. Not only can you just look at it and then see the potential, and guess what you can do? You can begin to solve for it. You can begin to provide for it. You can begin to position things in a place that it can advance to and function because you understood the path. We understand the path because we understand what? Patterns. The patterns of things. How do things fitly frame and join together? Well, we understand how things fitly frame and join together is through words. When you look at the word, W-O-R-D, that word comes from a Greek word, logos. Logos, meaning the written word, logos, meaning things that are rehearsed, which comes from a root word, Lego. You know the little Lego blocks that you get out of the store? Lego. Lego is the root word in logos or logos. Lego. Lego then is how you fit things together. So when you understand words, you understand how to fit things together or how to frame them. Yeah. See, now, when you get into framing, you get into pictures, right? That's how motion pictures are made, through what? Framing. Framed by what? Frame. Okay. So then with those frames, you have to put what? Speed to them. Once you put speed to them, they gain what we call what? Motion. Hello, somebody. Hello, somebody.
Yes.
Hello. The energy is flowing.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Emotions. So when you get to motions, oh, okay, I see what we're, yeah. Thank you, Apostle. So when you get to motion, you put an E in front of it, it becomes what? E. There you go. See? Feminine energy, emotions. The E, if you take the E back off, the E stands for energy. Then motion stands for the impulse of the brain, right? E is equal to
MC squared.
MC squared, which means what's going on, Master Teacher?
Mass times the speed of light squared.
Mass times the speed of light squared. And once we figure that out, then we realize that energy and mass are interrelated.
Yes.
Right? I mean, our energy and matter is interrelated, and it produces what? Mass. Okay, now, here's the thing. Energy and matter is interrelated, or they copulate. Once they copulate, they manifest, or they bring something forth to prove that they exist.
Yes.
Matter only exists if it can build itself what? By particles. By pieces. It eventually what? Manifests because it builds itself. Okay? So why am I getting to this? Because now, when we get to emotions, you have to understand now that it is once you release that thought, you can't get it back. It's moving so fast. It's traveling so fast. You can't get it back. So that's what we call it. We call it what? Emotions. That's energy moving through your brain, causing you to have a certain reaction. Okay? So what kind of reaction you want? We want the right kind of reaction. We want that oxytocin. We want that love drug. We want to be able to cuddle. We want to be able to embrace. Come on, somebody. We want to be able to body slam. All right. Then what? Dopamines or dopamines. That's another drug. Similar drug to oxytocin. Then you're going to get that serotonin in there. That serotonin, ooh, boy, that's that, oh my goodness. That's that, y'all, hey, y'all women, y'all like them chocolate bars, don't you? Yeah. Yeah, that's that center, that's that pleasure unit when you start getting to the serotonin. Then let me tell you another one that you're gonna get to. Woo, yeah, this is a real good one right here. You get to them endorphins. You get to them endorphins. See, them endorphins are painkillers. Not only are they painkillers, but they're like opioids. They get you in the mood. They get you numb and get you relaxed so you can get ready to do what it is that you're getting ready to do. That's what them endorphins getting ready to do to you. You see what I'm saying? So it's important to understand our chemical reactions and what they're doing to us. That's why when you see young people and they say, I'm in love, what they're saying is, man, I'm high. When we cuddle, when we talk, when we kiss, when we embrace, it's something being released. And it's making me feel good. It's making me feel real googly on the inside and all over. That's that energy. That's why, because the energy is so much of it, it's causing you to become queasy and quiver and start quivering down there because you're having an experience. Right? Okay, so why am I bringing this to us? Because until we understand the ha-ha, not some person in the garden, I'm talking about the spirit, the energy that is embodied. Watch this. Because this is the ability of a mother to do what? To take something from the state of potential, develop it, and bring it to actualization through her creative what? Abilities. The concept of being a mother is being what? Creative. Birthing new realities into the what? World. Birthing new realities into where? The world. What is she going to do? Birth new realities into the world. That's what God is doing. That's what you're doing, Mama. God. You're bringing new what? Realities. You're bringing new things in for us to experience so that we can keep having experiences. That we never lose our experiences. We never lose our energy. We never lose our weight. We never lose our form. We never lose our idea. We never lose our energy. Now, let me show you what has happened. So I want to speak to your womb. Mothers, sisters, gods, empress, and the likes. I want to speak to your womb. I want to speak to the one above and the one below as well. So as above, so is what? Below. You have a womb. Your mind is a womb. It's called the Baton or the Batan, which means a womb, which means where ideas, thoughts, concepts are developed, are created right here in the womb of your mind. So once it's created in the womb of your mind, then it's created in your womb of your body. Hello. You're going to manifest something. When you start interacting with matter, y'all going to create some mass. That's right. You're going to get one of them bombs in the oven. Right? You're going to start having experience. Okay? Now, the reason why I'm saying that is that we have to get back to the principle of mother being God and being powerful, that she has the ability to create and to bring forth. Now, here's something that has happened. Look up top of that master teaching. You see by the process of Elohim. Yes, sir, I see. And then the young people have put all that together. Yes, sir. And put it out there for me, please. Okay. Gratitude. Let's see if I can get this. I'm almost about through, fam. I'm gonna drop this on you, and then I'm gonna look on the timeline and catch some of you guys' comments and remarks. Okay. So, all right. Gratitude. All right. The process by how Elohim is the Hebrew word for God, G-O-D, gets here has been distorted and altered. Now, those are my thoughts. Emmanuel, Emmanuel actually means the black God that comes from the womb. That's what it actually means in the Hebrew. The expression of it in the Hebrew. The black God that comes from the womb. So God comes from the womb of Hawa, which is energy. Just another name for energy. Hawa. A name for energy that produces life, that can reveal to you how life comes forth. Okay, that's all it is saying. That's all it's saying. It's not saying you got to go to church, sit on the pew, and listen to a preacher. That ain't what they're saying. They're saying that you can be creative. You have the power and the authority to create and to bring forth. Mother, God, Empress. Come on, wake up. Come on, believe in yourself again. Okay, now, the process by how God gets here now has been what? Distorted and what? Altered. Yeah. Now, the young people have no understanding of self because the matrix. See, and this is what everybody's trying to figure out. Well, what's wrong with the young people? Yeah, this is what's wrong with them. The young people have no understanding of self because the matrix by which they are shaped in has been tampered with, and the Elohim or God code has been altered. Remember, let me take you back. Let me take you back. Undoing what has been done. Remember, I shared that with you all. You cannot undo what has been done unto you until you have been made aware that someone or something has accessed your enneagramming and modified your programming. Okay? Which has caused cerebral distortion in your cognition, thereby causing you to mislead your identity, purpose, and destiny. Now, with that being conveyed, seek out and rediscover your true enneagramming, turning you into your proper programming, tuning into your proper programming to regain control of your conscious and subconscious. This is what's wrong. This is what's happening. This is what's going on. Something has tampered with it. So with the matrix, how God did God here has been tampered with. It has been what? Altered, because the genetics have been tampered with. It has been what? Recoded. So now what we have to do is find our God codes again and reinsert them. Come out of religion, come out of bondage, come out of misconcepts, and come into the reality of things that bring about the real transformation and conforming of things in which they should be conformed as it relates to what you're in contact with. Okay? This is very important. So here it is that we can get an articulation. Nothing is going to transition or transform or transpose until there is an articulation, because the articulation removes the distortion and brings about the clarity. The clearer things are, the easier it is for you to download it, to see it. Come on here and comprehend it. Okay? So this is why it's very important for us to methodically look at this. This is why it's very important for us to do an etymology of this, to trace this back so that you can really see what it really is, so you can get a greater understanding. So it can lead to an understanding, so it leads to an overstanding that actually should lead to a surround standing. Why do you say that? Because a surround standing brings all the sound, it engulfs you. So that means that whatever information you're getting, it is engulfing you, surrounding you, and surround sound makes things vibrate. You're going to vibrate. So when you get it, when you get the information, you move beyond overstanding and get into surround standing, and you start vibrating on the right frequency. You start making the right sound. Hello, somebody. When you start making that right sound, you produce harmony. And when harmony jumps off, what? Balance jumps off. When balance jumps off, magnetism jumps off. Things become attracted. Things are drawn to it, to the thing, to the it, to that thing. Why? Because you're making the right sound. That sound is coming in. When you hit that om is engulfing. It is a surround sound. All of that energy. All that energy. All that energy. Here it comes. I'm getting ready to give it to you. Y'all ready? Y'all ready out there? Here it comes. I'm getting ready to send it to you. Here it comes. How y'all doing, fam? Everybody good? Come on, give me some emojis. Send something at me. Y'all good? Everybody good out there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Jazz says kinetic energy has an infinite reach. Yes. Jazz says her heart is racing. Lavelle says frequency, sound, harmony, and sound. Okay. Master teacher and 5 others are watching Jazz. Jazz says she feels dizzy. Okay. That means it's working. That means you're receiving it. I'm trying to get to some more of you guys' comments. I'm trying to get to you guys' comments. Give me just a second. I don't know why this tablet cuts them off. I see you said. Listen, fam, those of you that can, I really need you guys to donate. Y'all can look out there. We have it everywhere. We have it everywhere out there for you guys to see it. Those of you that you know that you're getting information, man, that you're just not picking up anywhere else. Put something on that. Put some energy on that to create some currency, to create a current. Do you know when you give, you create a current to cause a thing to come back to you? When you give, the greater you give, the greater the current you create. Not the amount, but what the intent that you give with creates. It's creative. That's the feminine principle. This is why we want the feminine principle to realize the power and the authority that she has, that she could create an atmosphere that's conducive for us all to function, to grow, to thrive, to advance, to multiply, to manifest, to gather in, to reproduce, to share, to have reciprocity. Oh, yeah. So that we can have capillary attraction. Yeah. Excuse me, y'all. These sinuses are mine. Yes, power is within self. Yeah, it says good vibrations. Yes, sir. I see you, Albie, my main man. How you doing, man? All right, fam, please don't forget to give. Keisha, Monique, how you doing? JP said vibrating currents is energy. That's right, Jazzy. That's right. Sent energy. Yes. Yeah, let's send that energy. Come on, fam, let's send it. there's something else, family. Listen, there's so much energy flowing up in here. Listen, I'm about to levitate up in here. Oh, that's a good thing. Listen, I guarantee you, there's some wonderful things that are happening on the inside of you. There are some chemical explosions that are happening on the inside of you. And then also, listen, let me let you all in something here. There is coming such a wave of energy. Some of you, you're going to be resting upon your bed tops. And you're going to be covered with energy. Oh yes, oh yes. Supernatural experiences are getting ready to take place. Dreams. Those of you are going to begin to have lucid dreams. Some of you have lost your dreams. Some of you have lost faith in your ability to see visions. But I'm telling you this, it's being restored. Your ability to see into the realm of the spirit. There have been some of you that have been wounded. You've been traumatized. But listen, I'm releasing you from that trauma. And I'm telling you, listen, your supernatural capabilities, your supernatural potential, come on, here's coming back to online, coming into fruition. I decree it to be so. Oh, yeah. Come on, God. Come on, God. Come on, God, I need you to believe in yourself. Come on, God. Oh. Woo. I see you. I know you're coming out. I see you. Come on. Come on. I see you coming out of fear. Come on here. I see you coming into yourself. Come on, I see you coming into yourself. Come on, self. Come on, self. Mama, give me my purpose. Mama, give me my destiny. Kosmos, come on, put it. It's yours. 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 Come on now, come on now, come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Woo. All right, now come to fire. Come to fire. Come to fire. Woo. Come on, mama, you got the fire. Come on, you got the fire. That's fire. That's fire. Come on. of the equation. Fear has no place. Keep living. Keep enjoying life. Let nobody steal your joy, take your joy. Let no one control your thought processes. Yeah, Connie says she's sweating on fire. All right, we just got a seed from the Empress, Jazzy Michelle, shout you out. I can't get to my phone to see if anyone else has, but this one popped up. Remember, you can use Facebook if you have Facebook, fam. Also, PayPal. PayPal, if you use PayPal, if you hit me up in PayPal, it's the same thing. The 155. The 155. THEE 1ONE55. Yes. Let me see if, give me just a second here, fam. Let me see if I have any on my phone because I'm using it to broadcast. Gratitude. Thank you all for your patience in today's session. But I purposed to touch you with clean energy, to send clean energy to you so that you can maybe start your detox. Maybe you can receive your healing. Receive strength. Receive courage. Receive healing. Receive greater advancements and development of your thought and your intellect. We're here, and we ain't going nowhere. I am your host with the most. I am the one. Here in the Truth Session with all of you all. The Truth Session couldn't be anything without you all. I am so grateful. I am so grateful to every donor, to everyone that donates, how large or ever, how great. But Jazz, I really want to thank you because you just met a need that you don't even know, but you just met it. You hear well. Your gift is off the easel, the rift, the blackboard and whiteboard. You're working with it. It's there and it's at your fingertips. And I'm glad to be a part of it. I'm glad to be a part of you, Jazzy. You have a very important task. And you know what it is. And you shall be sustained. I release the energy to sustain you, to heal you, to be at your disposal. All of you that are sowing on today, I'm going to send you a special spiritual gift. Not because you're giving, but because you're activating something when you do that. But I got something for you anyway. Like I shared with you, I got clean, renewable energy that I'm sending to you. Don't be afraid. We're just getting that last little churn up out of there. That last little churn. Churn. Come on, y'all. I can feel y'all. Y'all got one more. It's in your womb. Ladies, queens, goddesses, it's in your womb. I can feel it. Oh, come on. Turn it. Turn it. Turn it. Turn it. Turn it. Come on, y'all. Turn it. With a tambourine. With a tambourine. We got one more. We got one more. Come on, y'all. We got one more in us. Come on, y'all. One more round. We're going to heave it down. Woo! One more round. We're going to heave it down. One more round. I can feel y'all. Y'all pregnant with it. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. I can feel you. Come on, y'all. See, I was cooking it up today. The chef was in the house. I'm cooking it. Come on, I need y'all to come on. I'm gonna bake it for you. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. Come on, I need you to churn it, churn it. Come on, y'all. Probably horizontal if you didn't get anything out of that. But listen, fame. Remember, life is worth living if you live it. Let's live, to keep on living. And we're not living to die, but we're living to live, to keep on living. Because we have eternal life. And that eternal life dwells within us. Now, as I was stating to you, I dropped some information in you to stretch you. And I'm going to give you some other information in next session that'll take us farther. That is going to churn us a little bit more. That's going to open your womb up a little bit more. Reveal some more things to you. Give you more experiences and demystify them for you so that you can experience them. You can experience them for yourself. Excuse me. Yes. You can experience them for yourself. All right, family. Listen. You have finished up another truth session with your host with the most, the one, the apostle, the prophet. Oh yeah, one love. eternal life, power, peace, prosperity, and good health.